All this time. All this time I've been talking and you can't hear. Arthur, hello, hello, hello. There is an unmute button. There's also a volume up button. Hi, everybody. I don't understand what's going on because I was playing this last night and I got it working fine, and now it's not working anymore. So now we're just sitting and waiting. Let's see. Oy. I figured it out. Can't you hear now? Check, check. You should be able to hear now. Morning. Unmuted, Pastor. Yeah, massive. Hey, Arthur. Welcome in, sir. I'm having trouble getting Dragon Age to run, even though I had it running last night. I don't know what's going on. All files successfully validated. I don't know what else I can do. Just one. Jesus. Chris Christopherson died today. That sucks. Let's see. Start in windowed mode. Okay, hang on. Let's see. We need to run. We need to not run it in, it's asking not to run it in full screen mode. So we need to go. There's the launcher. Let's see if this fixes it. Run this as administrator. Video. Yes, save changes. There we go. I don't hear echoes or anything. Harris. Sorry if I offend you. And leave if that bothers you. Tell me what's not good. Hard to hear me, but game is overpowering. Okay. Turning it down. I turned it up last time because I couldn't hear it. So I just turned it back down again. Legit? Okay, good. Can you hear me now? Or should I turn myself up again? Chat bar to the side of this thing. Oh shit, it doesn't work. Hang on. Okay, I can only hear the game. All I want to hear is you. Sorry. That should work better. For some reason, the desktop volume was all the way up. So now then, can I turn it up and be kosher with the hearing? I appreciate that you want to hear my dulcet tones. I guess I can't change. Okay, I'll just keep this. Yeah, I can't resize this window. So I'll just do this way. Domino. Domino I had to give up. Oh no, it crashed again. Oh, because it verified the game data. Fuck me. Hang on. There. That should work now.
Let all mankind be humbled. Let all repeat the chant of light.
Any echoes? Does it sound good?
The darkness upon us.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness.
Arthur, I think I remember you. Are you a Shroud guy?
Those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those
Sister,
who have sinned
refugee,
be forgiven.
chanting brother.
I'm sorry, I cannot talk now. I must feed the holy brazier to ensure the flame never dies.
Who's in charge
The
here?
revered mother is in the other room, but Sir Bryant can probably answer your questions.
What's the significance of the brazier?
It represents the flames that burned Andraste herself.
Sorry it was hard
Do
to
you know
hear
the
last
tale?
words because I only have one ear that works. You think you remember me? No, I think you've been in here before. I think we were chatting. Were we chatting before on a different game? I know your name sounds familiar, but I'm sorry, I haven't been. I'm just now starting again after like a year. Yeah. Shroud? What did you play? Yeah.
The prophet was burned in the ancient city of Minrathous, before the ancient
Does that
mages
sound
she had
good?
fought.
The sound?
Instead of dying in pain as the mages wanted, she was purified by the fire and taken by the Maker into the heavens to
Any
stand
echo or
forever
anything?
at his side. We are all sinners. The fire symbolizes our hope that forgiveness is possible. Thus, we all serve by feeding its flames. Of course, the dwarves have offered us coal and special rocks. Even the Circle of Magi volunteered to provide magical flames. If
Nope.
that isn't irony, I don't know what
Don't
is.
know any of those
The
three.
flame means little without the act of remembering.
What
and
games do
atoning
you
for
like
our
to
sins.
watch? I know I saw. What was it? Are you a KOTOR fan? Knights of the Old Republic, maybe.
I wish you well.
Let's see. Revered mothers in the other room.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall the chant of light...
Revered mother.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. Might I suggest 30 silver? Thank you, my son. What can I do for you then? A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position.
But I mostly
You
play
must
either
know that
classical
Cairn Logain
RPGs.
declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
Do you play Shroud of the Avatar? Any of the Ultima games? What else would I have played on here? Final Fantasy 14?
Logain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else... For a Grey Warden? Yes, you have a difficult road to walk, don't you?
She's gonna give me a blessing.
In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker to watch over his child in creation. Watch over his path, O Maker. Give him light in darkness. So let it be. Now, if there is nothing else... I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village in Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else... May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
So I didn't get any buffs or perks for that at all. Just lost 30 silver. That sucks. Oh, maybe that's where you ran into me then. I definitely remember you hanging out here and talking. Or from somewhere that I was sitting at. Do you watch Cran? Galara Dragon? Or Public Loser?
Very well.
And can you hear okay? Does the sound... Is it bad? At least the balance between game audio and you. What do I need to fix other than your ear? Because I can't do that. Let's see. I don't remember where to go here. There is no reason to travel further in this direction. Where the hell do I go then? Uh-oh. There's a quest. Albeit your entire volume is low enough for me that I have to boost everything up to 100%. What, the music volume? The voice volume? Both? No, total stream volume. So both. Do I need to turn my mic up more? It's almost up. Okay. Well, good for you, I guess. Call Guinness. Let's see. Lothering. The Chanter's Board. There is a notice on the Chanter's Board about bandit groups lurking north of Lothering. There are 3 groups in all, and they must be eradicated. North of Lothering. Dude, get a girl, man.
Have you seen my mother? She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her. Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village. He went with William to the neighbours yesterday. He didn't come back.
I would love a girl.
Why not? Why would she leave me here? But she must be coming. I don't know. Maybe I should go home and look for her. No, I'm big enough to go myself. The mean men must be gone by now.
Okay.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest?
I could hook you up with a girl knocker the size of your
To you,
bald head,
perhaps,
7 kids.
you
named-
would find moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that?
I'll pass on that.
Mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Hello, stranger. I don't
As long as
suppose
she
you know
doesn't
anyone
have a
that can
mole
make
in
traps?
her mouth. Ugh. Ugh. Because every time she shits, she bleeds. I can't make traps.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry. A lean harvest and so many mouths to feed.
You didn't bother me. I just can't make traps. I don't have trap making.
I shall do it.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Ugh.
Ever since good King Kalen passed, refugees and soldiers have been passing through. I'm the elder here, and I've my hands full making sure refugees don't turn to petty theft, or worse.
If I were lactose intolerant,
Sir
I wouldn't
Bryant at
care.
the Chantry is seen to matters of defence and such. He'd have more of an ear for your type.
I guess I should just switch this to window capture, right? Because, let's see. How do I do this again? Add source. Video capture, screen capture. Where's window display capture? Window capture. Night, mate. There we go. That'll look better for you. All right. Now you don't have to see my background. The mall isn't in. Oh, God. Whoa. Oh, I just ate my dinner, dude. So, Arthur, this is, oh, you can't see me now? Yep, you are correct. There we go.
Too much to do, and not enough time.
Do you need any help?
I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Cool. So would you like to meet Betty? I would not. No. I'll pass. So you don't have to do these side quests, but...
No, this place will be overrun by the Darkspawn soon. If we go, we won't be able to come back.
You marsh folk are all thieves and liars!
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
You do not seem a refugee. Are you part of the army?
The forest failed to protect us. Our gods deserted us. There's no protection here either.
Ah, here's an expansion.
You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the
Very well
Chantry.
connected with God.
I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I know I'm not the greatest looking guy. But number one, I know I'm not the greatest looking guy, but I don't want to date a fugly girl. And secondly, I don't even know if you know a Betty, or if you're just yanking my chain like you always do, you fucking troll. Tell me your advantages.
You mock me, or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. Tempting, but I shall decline. Were you in my position, would you prolong your imprisonment? No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden?
Tell me, I said what advantages? No, I'm not interested in Betty. I don't need to tell you my advantages, and I don't even... You mean why somebody would want to date me? Is that what you're talking about?
My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill, though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Cool.
Farewell, then.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of him.
Uh-oh, it's saved. Which means we might be in trouble. Okay, so we're going back to the Chantry now. down here. Let's go north because there's supposed to be people north. Robbers, bandits. There we go. Ooh, I need to turn that down. Dual weapon sweep, flurry, dual strike.
We must. Let us do it quickly. There is no glory in bloodshed. Now we do that. Our skill has won the day.
There we go. Tell me my pros. Considerate, kind, sacrificial, listening, putting yourself first above the girl, or I mean below the girl, girl comes first, good listener, very empathetic, bookworm, student, scholar, no money. Wait, that's not a positive. So I'll stop with the no money.
We must gain the advantage.
We did gain the advantage. Let's go, keep going east, make sure this whole area is cleared out. And you forgot that you have well. Go ahead and you can say that if you want, but I'm not sure. Probably just standard. Let's see.
I shall do it. As you say.
Bunches of toxin extracts. Okay, well, the list is complete. You know. Where does she live? More bandits. Well, that was fast. Oh, wow. Cool, that was nice. I'm gonna put on my chainmail. What do we have here? 1.20 armor, 1.75 armor. Fatigue. This is better. Shit. Okay. Back to the Chantry. Right by the Red Stadium. You don't have any faith in me that I could do better? Am I that much of a lost cause? I was engaged to a really, really obese woman. It didn't work out, not because of that. I don't give a shit about weight.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
All right. Ooh, 3 gold. And we get a level up. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to up this willpower like crazy. And we're going to do... potions, survival, combat training, tactics. Greater health and reduced fatigue penalty. Okay. Now, is it red still? Wearing armor causes fatigue. Alright, so...
I shall do it.
When bears attack... Okay. She works at White Castle? Oh man, I don't know. Your poor legs with the obese woman. Hey man, it's easier for me if I take bottom, assuming she doesn't crush my spleen. Which felt like it was going to happen, but it didn't. Thankfully.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Yeah, but
Not
I have
yet.
cerebral palsy,
No thanks
so...
for turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn? I was hoping to meet Arleman, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
You would be dust. Well, then why are you trying to get me with her, then? You want me to take top.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tern Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden.
Oh, I know.
Whatever the Tern has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary
I'm like
concern.
you, except I'm not as dirty. But we have the same humor.
He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
I feel like
If
I
nothing
can
else,
anticipate your
I am certain
comebacks,
you would be
but
welcomed at Castle Redcliffe.
they're not as
The
dirty
Arlessa
as
is
I
there,
expect.
and she could tell you more
I
than
mean,
could.
they're dirtier than I expect.
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than
If
chasing
Arthur's
down
still here,
tales.
he's probably like, what the hell? Oh, there are 4 here now. Tell me more about this urn of sacred ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
That's a little much. I think the girl I date was like 250 or something. My ex-fiance.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell
You know
the
what I
Arlessa
think? I think
exactly
you just
that
pull shit
once
up
Sir
out of your
Henrik
ass
arrives.
just to see how I'll react. Am I wrong?
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. My mission takes priority.
She consumes
But I
about
fear I shall be
you're-
returning
you're-
to Redcliffe
you're-
with nothing to show for my efforts.
Well, to be fair, White Castle burgers are really small.
With Henrik gone,
I had
need
4
to return
burgers.
to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions.
The sliders,
But
the
I must
famous
go.
sliders.
Thank you again, good
Those
sir.
are delicious.
You have been most helpful.
Yeah. Okay, so we're getting places, folks. We're getting places. Completing all these side quests here. Good deal. Alright.
Yes? What can I do for you now?
Canary.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you? Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
Put it this way, you will be well fed, never skip a meal.
To defend against the Blight. Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him? No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you. The Maker cares no less for that Canari's victims than for the thousands who fell in Ostagar. Now, good day.
Oh shit, did I mess up? Yeah, I messed up.
Yes? What can I do for you now? Again, we have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature.
What did he do?
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Canary gravely wounded and took him in.
Reinforcement, maybe
that
just...
kindness was repaid with
maybe
murder.
she can utilize the floor.
Bandsman found the Canary just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
Oh, man.
He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Canary is a danger.
What if this causes an incident with his people?
The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race. I cannot. Grey Warden though you may be, please leave the Canary to his fate.
Now we threaten priests. How fun!
Whoa, whoa! Let's not get out of hand here.
What is the meaning of this? You would threaten me with violence?
Your Reverence, please. We are on an important mission. Let us take the Kunari off your hands. I beg you.
I see. And if not, I am to be assaulted. Is this what we have come to?
No, Your Reverence. I will not allow that to happen.
I have more important matters to concern me. Here, take the key to the creature's cage and begone. Do not return.
Oops. Morgan approves, Alistair. Oh, shit! Okay. Autosave 257, 239. Okay, let's try this again. Minus 13 is brutal. What derivative? I hope you're full of shit.
You wish something more of me? My thanks, human.
Let's see. Down, 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 down. I'm not available to meet her. Or whatever figment of your imagination you're running with on this occasion. Let's see. Going to the Chantry. Nope. Not interested.
Who? Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are Why is that, if I may ask? I see. Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or he may be... If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than... What? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this... My mission takes priority. But I fear I expect you to take advantage of... Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess. If you're true...
Okay, let's try this again. Let's save this.
Yes? What can I do for you now? It might have been kind. Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. To defend against the Blight. Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him? No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you. The Maker cares no less for that Canari's victims than for the thousands who fell in Ostagar. Now, good day.
Okay, well, we'll have to level up and come back here, which means that we're going to have to do more quests. I don't want to sell myself short. If you found me a non-obese, slightly prettier girl, I don't have too high standards. I'm already talking to somebody on eHarmony, so that's cool. What are we doing here? There's notice on the Chanter's board about a bandit group looking north. Okay, so we still need to do the 3 kill the bandits. Then I'll put my points in coercion, and then we can get her...
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want.
Then I can convince her to let the Canary go.
Beast. Can you not tell when you were not wanted?
Corey, quit talking to my dog like that.
Company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves. And he persists. Maddening.
More enemies ahead. Very well.
Okay. Into him. 3 groups in total.
It shall be done.
Oh, here they go. You're ridiculous, you freaking troll. This is what happens, folks, when you befriend a troll. Where's 3? We need to keep going north. There's more northage to do here.
It shall be done. Don't give them the advantage.
Cool.
That went well.
Okay, we got the 3. So we're gonna go back to the Chantry again. Wait, yeah, okay, so willpower. Dexterity. Wait. Yeah. Okay, then improve oh shit. Okay, previous requires 12 cunning. So willpower down, cunning up. Then we can get this, improve coercion. And then we can get powerful. Greater health and reduced fatigue penalty. Cool. Bears. Moving forward.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Thank you. Where's the guy? Where's Stan? There he is.
You wish something more of me? I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this? Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now. The people of a farmhold, 8 humans, in addition to the children. 20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most. There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders. I waited for several days until the knights arrived. Because I wished to.
What an odd thing to do. And here comes my kitten. Hi, Frank. Hi, Frankie. What are you doing, little boy? What are you doing? Hi, Frank. Hi, little boy. My cat's here. What an odd thing to
Either
do.
you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Okay. Alright, now then. Oh, we forgot this person here. I was supposed to find a corpse. Hi, little boy. What are you doing, Frank? Hoover. Uh-oh. Wolves. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right. Should have some wolf pelts.
It is begun.
Wolf pelts to pick up after this.
I shall do it.
Or lyrium potions.
It shall be done.
Or lyrium potions, apparently. Hi, Frank. What? You're so needy. You're so needy. Okay, here we go. Gonna get this lady's corpse.
I shall do it.
Okay. Hi, Frank. All right, let's see. Back to the chantry now. We need to find the bears. Blight-infected bears to the north. One sovereign to anyone who manages. Found the body. So we're looking for bears. Beats. Battlestar Galactica. Here are the bears. More lyrium potions. Hi, Frankie. Go on. He doesn't want to go out. Frankie. Gosh. I need to quit paying attention to that cat and focus on what I'm doing right now. Let's see. What's going on over here? Can Morgan pick locks? No. Can Alistair pick locks? No. Alright.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks. And Eileen spoke unto the masses, My hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Well, that sucks. There's nothing.
Yes? What can I do for you now? Again, we have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature. I cannot. Grey Warden though you may be, please leave the Kunari to his fate. I am glad. Your efforts are no doubt better spent elsewhere. Yes? What can I do for you now? Again, we have already discussed this, and I told you he put the bandsman found the Kunari just standing amidst the carnage. He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Kunari is a danger. The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race. I cannot. Grey Warden though you may be, please leave the Kunari to his fate.
Fuck.
I am glad. Your efforts are no doubt better spent elsewhere.
So I can do it, but that would cause... $257, $259, $239. All right. Back 20 minutes. Let's see how quickly we can do
Let
this.
all mankind be humbled. Let all repeat the chant of life. Only the word dispels the dark.
May rest and resupply here. Past the village lies the Imperial Highway. There, cat left. All right.
Upon us.
And when the Maker spoke, word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek redemption be delivered.
I'm sorry, I cannot talk now. I must feed the holy brazier to ensure the flame never dies. I wish you well.
Let's go do this for a third fucking time.
Rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let it
Go the right direction.
hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication.
All right.
Very well.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides...
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. loatherings full up with refugees. Might be space in Alison's barn. Speak up. Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Everything is up north. The whole hub, the whole...
How dare you accuse me of thievery?
I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
That marshman stole from me, I know it! The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
We fought the darkspawn in the wilds.
The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
Shokke Basitisra, you aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not?
You are in a
I've
cage.
been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Okay, so that's not hair, those are horns.
You mock me, or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of him.
Okay. Now then. Let's kill these things.
I shall do.
Oh shit. Jesus.
At your order.
There. Waiting for the health to go back up. Oops.
Very well. As you say.
Oh shit.
Very well.
Got all the spiders. I don't think that's a quest. So let's go back to the Chantry and pick up the other ones, because they might not spawn until we pick up the quest. Okay. "12 cunning, rest and willpower, pick coercion, pick there we go. Reduced fatigue.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps? Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got Barlin wants to poison his traps. None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the... he doesn't have any poison. He can be a bit eccentric. I didn't...
Can't make traps. Can't do that quest. Okay, going up. Catch this quest on the side.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day.
3 gold coins.
As you say.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. I am the revered mother of this Chantry.
Oops.
Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first. Might I suggest 30 silver? Thank you, my son. What can I do for you then?
How will this work?
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Never mind. I'm gonna save it first.
Now, if there is nothing else?
Hoping to receive your blessing.
I would be pleased. Now, if there... Farewell.
I'm gonna save this.
Yes? What can I do for you now? Again, you are quite fascinated with the creature. What do you wish to know? Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. Your custody. And who might you be? Since our ban has forsaken Lothering, perhaps you are the best choice for secular justice after all. Here then, take the key to the Canary's cage and take him away. I pray this is the right path for all our sakes.
Good. Achievement unlocked. All right, here we go. Back to Sten. It's 12:10. Is Cranberry on? he's not. Alright, we'll stay. Oh, Frankie. Cat's back. Hi, Frankie. I can't pet you all the time. Oh, it's Sunday, so of course Crane isn't on today.
I'm cold. I don't like this. Have you seen my mother? She's rich. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting and I can't see her. He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back. Why not? Why would she leave me here? But no, she can't be dead. I'll find her.
Okay, hope you can. Okay, this way.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want. Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted?
You wish something more of me?
Frankie.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Okay, but we already have 4.
Blast and damnation. Indeed.
Yes.
Okay. Wolves.
Dispatch them quickly.
Shit. Cool.
Very well.
What do you wish of me?
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away. Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells. You could call it that, sure. The Chantry doesn't look on it the same way, however, since really our talents only work on mages. Against a regular person, I'm just a guy in a metal suit. Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together. Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me. What do you need? Ask away. I suppose I could, but I really would rather not. When the Grand Cleric let Duncan recruit me, she made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets outside of the Chantry. I'd rather not go back on my word. Ask me later, perhaps. Maybe I'll change my mind. This is not something small you're asking, after all.
+1,
what do you
+1,
need?
+1.
Ask away. Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you? I do my best. What can I say? Let's see. I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
Okay.
You're telling me I was banished to the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I can count pretty high. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky. I don't know. Maybe. When he came looking for recruits, I just remember praying fervently to the Maker that he would pick me.
Oh, it paid
I'll
off.
always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I would never... I wouldn't have.
Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
No, it's... I'm sorry. I shouldn't be... It's fine. He died a hero. They all did. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
+1, +1.
What do you need? You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did. I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry. I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family.
That's really sad. I love my family. He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle, feel like I abandoned him. Yes, I know. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just... Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget. Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you... I am so sorry. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little. I'd like that. So would he, I think.
+4 that time. Cool. All right. So that's what the wolves are for. Now we need to find the bears. And I remember them being close to here. I think they're the bears. Blight-infected bears. There we go. Cool. Finish that. What is this? Torn jugular. I think we have an injury kit handy. We have one. There. Because I don't know when we're going to be getting to the camp. Let's see.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Okay. There's no more things. Lesser health poultices. 3 of these should suffice. Refer to her notes for specifics. I'll be right back, folks. Gotta take a break. Be right back. Check, check. Okay, and I remembered to turn my mic back on. So here we go. I don't even know how to craft potions. I don't think I've ever used the crafting mechanisms in here. Doing the old Google. How to craft potions. Variety of ingredients, minerals. There are a number of different recipes. Most recipes can be found while exploring the world, while others can be bought with merchants. In order to make a potion, you must first have the required crafting level. The higher your crafting level, the more powerful your potions you'll be able to make. The crafting level can be increased by spending points in the potion making skill tree. So, if I go to who crafts potions? Morgan, maybe? And we need her notes. Looking for elf fruit. That didn't help. So I can buy the recipe. Once you have the ingredients, you can start making. To make a potion, simply open the recipe and click on the ingredients. Where are the... One vial of water and one ingredient. Simply place the water and the ingredients in the potion making interface and the potion will be created. To make a potion, simply open the recipe and click on the ingredients. This doesn't fucking help me. Players can visit an apothecary or potion table to equip and upgrade their potions. Make them using toxin extracts. Oh, Dane's Refuge. Recipes are specific schematics used in alchemy to make potions, tonics, and grenades. They'll be useful. this is Dragon Age 3 that it's talking about. Well, I don't care. Let's just go.
Marshman stole from me, I know it!
Okay. Let's get out of here.
Sandal, don't let him touch you!
Oh, frickin' A.
Very well. I shall do it.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
My name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way. Grey Wardens. My, that does rather explain a lot. No offence, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we? We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
Oh, fuck.
We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
Damn it. Do I still have a chance to get him? Bod on. Yeah, that's what I want to know. Okay, I didn't fuck up.
be done.
Forgot about that.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight. I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too. That's what I'm here for, to deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennec, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes? I can see why you might be suspicious, being a Grey Warden and all. Were I in your shoes, I would feel the same way. Trust me when I say that my encountering you here was serendipity and nothing more. I travel a lot, so I'm bound to meet everyone on the road eventually. If you prefer, I'll take my boy and be on my way. But regretfully, you're the safest spot on this road, without a doubt. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
A discount, eh? Alright, what do we got? Weapons, armor, accessories. Each backpack purchase automatically increases inventory by 10.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed. He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Okay.
What do you need? Ask away. Such as they are. About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. What do you need?
Let's see.
Great. Super. Thanks.
Whoops.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. What do you need? Ask away. Did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
We're going.
Well, it wasn't until I was 8 that I discovered you didn't have to lick yourself clean. Old habits die hard, you know. Point taken. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arleman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me.
We won't do any spoilers in this channel.
I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough. Arleman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10, just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me. I suppose you're right. I wasn't raised as the Arl's son, though, if you're picturing that. I slept in hay, out in the stables, not on silk sheets. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
Oh.
And raised my dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Alistair +2.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
I don't think so. You know Duncan?
Oh, yes, for years. Considered him a friend, I did. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did... How did he know?
It's a bit of a tale, that is. But I'm the one who brought the Grey Wardens back to Ferelden. Well, I was one of the ones. There were a lot of us. Maker's breath, I'm a bit nervous. Honoured to be here, really.
Go ahead and tell your tale.
After King Marek freed us from the Orlesians, the Grey Wardens begged the King's permission to come into Ferelden. Some sort of internal business. Me and a mess of other Warden sympathisers spoke on behalf of your order. But Marek, Andraste, bless him, was a fair-minded monarch, and he let them in.
Go on.
So that's why the king himself went with the Wardens on their mysterious business. Oh, his stomach's all aflutter. You're welcome. Well, as you know, my family's name is Mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. Duncan wanted to reclaim the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak, and perhaps we'll uncover evidence to restore my family's honour along the way. Nobody's been to Soldier's Peak since the Grey Wardens were banished, but I found a way. They say it's haunted, and it's certainly dangerous. Will you help me? 1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
There we go.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Okay. Skill acquired. What's the skill? I don't remember. But okay. Where's Morrigan? Oh, she's over with the fire, that's right.
I await your command. At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees. Don't be foolish. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wild. I happened upon a noble. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with She was not. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken. And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been. They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering.
+4. Alright, let's do this. Let's get to the next area, and then I'll call it a night. Yes. Morrigan.
Indeed.
Yes. Yes.
We're here in Lothering. Where are we going? We're going to Redcliffe, right? Redcliffe. We're gonna get attacked.
Very well. Get off!
Deathroot.
As you say.
Alpha.
Shall be done.
Heavy chainmail. Amethyst. There we go. Redcliffe.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier. I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in. The reason he did that was because because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose. Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you?
Heir to the throne.
I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry. Oh, good. I'm glad. It's not like I got special treatment for it anyhow. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it.
Uh-huh.
Let's hope not. I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me. Now, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh, no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now, can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Ward.
Jesus.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
+2. Alright, well, let's go into Redcliffe and see what we find.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us? The Arl? Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard? He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together.
Ban Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Okay, we'll follow you.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things. What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Kaelin risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar. Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother? Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts.
Doesn't sound
The attack
good.
started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Are you playing the Steam version with the 4GB patch? I am playing the Steam version. You mean the Ultimate Edition? Or is there a mod that I need to do? Is it a patch, or is it the Ultimate Edition?
There are no darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand. Perhaps.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Of course. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Okay. So there we saved. Stan, Morgan just approves +5. Alistair approves +2. Okay. Redcliffe. What was the X the Great? Are you still here? I've been gone for almost 3 hours, so we need to call it a day, folks. Are you still, Anybody still here? Sorry I didn't get to your question. Anybody? X the Great. Badges. X the Great does not have any content on their channel. Okay, folks. Well, I've got to go, but I will be back tomorrow, and we will